They have paraded young men and women who are being brutalized, dehumanized in Libya. And yet, some Nigerians will still take advantage to go there. What are they looking for? We need to also educate our people. Because as we speak, even our security challenges in Nigeria, not a few believe that with the collapse of the authorities in Libya, those weapons that are now in Nigeria that are being used for kidnapping, for mayhem, for all kinds of criminality, many trace them to the collapse of Gaddafi and the subsequent anarchy that prevailed in Libya for a long, long time. Stick to the conditions of those who have found themselves in Libya, one way or the other. But I think we also have a duty, maybe through National Orientation Agency or any other agency, to advise our people. We are in a free country, nobody needs exit visa to travel. But people should be informed that after the collapse of Gaddafi, Libya is no longer what it used to be. And Nigerians will leave this country no matter what anybody says. This country is far ahead of some of those countries that they have been trafficked to. They have this illusion that once you are out of Nigeria boundaries, all is well. We need, as much as we talk about how to assist those who are already there, we have to discuss how to prevent more and more Nigerians from going to Libya, following illegal routes. They don't have visa to get there. And if you follow illegal route to go to a country with its own serious internal security challenges, what are you to expect? In spite of all the effort of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Commission on Diaspora, they have paraded young men and women who are being brutalized, dehumanized in Libya. And yet, some Nigerians will still take advantage to go there. What are they looking for? We need to also educate our people. Because as we speak, even our security challenges in Nigeria, not a few believe that with the collapse of the authorities in Libya, those weapons that are now in Nigeria that are being used for kidnapping, for mayhem, for all kinds of criminality, many trace them to the collapse of Gaddafi and the subsequent anarchy that prevailed in Libya for a long, long time. So I think we should do both. Not just condemn how our people are treated in Libya, but also focus on how to discourage our people from going there. They need to know that that is not a place you go for, quote, greener pasture. There is no pasture there, whether green, blue, or black. Nigerians need to be educated on this. Because like you said, my brother, these have been over and over and over. And yet, our people keep going there. I think we do need to search our own conscience, educate our own people, and discourage them from going to zones that we know if they get there, they are going to head up in the manner that some of these people have headed up. Thank you, Mr. President.
Unless you have any additional information, otherwise it's been seriously debated. Is there anything different from what they said? Okay.
Mr. President, you recall that I was chairman of Senate Committee on Diaspora previously. So I understand the weight and import of this motion. And I'm standing to say that apart from the graphic details presented to us by our distinguished brother Aniekan, we are aware, when I was chairman of that committee, that Nigerians have been subjected to unacceptable, inhuman treatment by some countries in Africa. And we are members of African Union.
Yeah.
We are members of African Union. There is no reason why an African will find himself in another African country and he will be so or she treated as if he's not a human being. There were videos made in this Libya where Nigerians were subjected to unacceptable, inhuman treatment. So I want to say that apart from the prayers here, that we should be able to use the auspices of the African Union to be able to drive this warning to African nations that treat their brothers as if they are animals. Anybody can find himself anywhere. And when you are found somewhere, there are protocols and laws that will govern the way you treat people you find in your land, even if the person entered there illegally. It's not by putting them in the chamber and kill them because you find them in your country. So this thing they are doing to Nigerians must stop. Let government use the auspices of the African Union. Any country that is dealing with Africans in this manner shall be blacklisted. I agree with Senator Oshiomole that we have to put alert signals to Nigerians and place certain countries on red alert where Nigerians should not go there because the hatred is too much. We're not talking about Libya. If you go to Ethiopia, we face the same situation. Nigerians face the same situation in Ethiopia. In Central African Republic, the same thing. And these are African countries. If we have African Union as a union that joins us as Africans, the African Union will not look the other way. When people are abused and molested in this ugly way, Nigerians are being treated in some countries in Africa. So that's what I want to say, and I believe that the African Union should not watch, and these things will continue. Thank you.
Thank you. So the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and relevant state governments to establish a comprehensive reintegration and protection program for Nigerian returnees from Libya, including psychosocial support, vocational training, and enterprise startup assistance. Those in support of prayer one say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Prayer 2, call on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to intensify diplomatic engagement with Libyan authorities and to mobilize collective regional and international action through the AU, ECOWAS, and the United Nations to secure the safety of Nigerians in Libya and in Libyan detention camps and ensure accountability for human rights violations. Those in support of prayer 2 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Prayer 3, mandate the Committee on Diaspora, Judiciary, Human Rights, and the Committee on Foreign Affairs to investigate the activities of NAPTIP, the Immigration Service, and border agencies with respect to trafficking networks, unlicensed travel agents, and recommend legislative or policy measures for stronger deterrence. Yes, you want to amend? The Civil Senator Idiot. Okay, go ahead. Proposal is
my proposal, therefore,
the way we should couch it.
My proposal, therefore, Mr. President, is that to put a committee together which will involve Committee on Diaspora and non-governmental organizations, Judiciary, Human Rights, and
Deputy Senate President. The Deputy Senate President. Yeah, you want to second that amendment?
Thank you, Mr. President. Barao Jabrin cannot. I second.
Senator Idiot has amended prayer 3 and seconded by no other personality than the Deputy Senate President. Those in support of the amendment to prayer 3 as proposed, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Well, I don't think, yes, the Senator Adam Oshiomole, additional prayer.
Sensitize them to recognize that some countries are in a state of anarchy, that it does not make sense for Nigeria to go there in search of anything. We have to do, as they say, prevention is better than cure. I think additional prayer like that seeks to sensitize our people might be helpful. Thank you, Mr. President.
The National Orientation Agency, to, as a matter of urgency, commence immediate sensitization of all Nigerians on the dangers of emigrating to countries that are war-torn and in conflict because of the experiences and the sufferings that other Nigerians have gone through. And it has been seconded by Senator Ned Wogo. Those in support of this additional prayer say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Let me now thank the Senior Senator.
Additional prayer, Mr. President. Just indulge me, please, just 1 minute.